Losing 60 kg, it's like a rebirth of sorts, right? Like obviously I don't look like the same person anymore physically. There are like a lot of changes, but the emotional tenacity, the grit, the dedication, the discipline that you've built along the way, dude, that transformation no one really talks about. But today I want to talk about the 5 things that I wish I had done or not done when I started the journey, right? It would have been a lot more, my journey would have been a lot different, a lot less difficult, and a lot more fulfilling. So let's get into it. Number one, should not have used fat as an excuse. Here's the thing, as people, we are constantly growing, we're constantly evolving. I'm not the same person I was 10 years back. You're not the same person that you were 10 years back. But what I used to do is that anything that would go wrong in my life, I would blame it on being fat, right? So if my friends didn't invite me to the party, oh, you know what? They don't want this fat girl around. Yeah, I'm not cool enough to be part of the clique. If they did invite me to the party, right? So I was like, okay, so you want this fat girl around so that it'll make you look prettier by association. Instead of acknowledging the fact that, you know what, my friends have invited me some 200 times and I've made excuses and cancelled on them, which is the reason why they're not inviting me. Instead of doing that, it was just a lot more easier to blame it on the fact that I was fat. And I would do this for a lot of things, right? I had a bad day at school, or someone said something, and I'm like, oh, they don't understand. They just want to pick on me because, you know, I'm fat. I don't conform to the societal standards of beauty. So if you truly want to grow and change and transform in the holistic sense of the word, you need to cut out your own bullshit, dude. Level up with you. You got to cut out your own bullshit. Sit down, figure out where you're being toxic, take accountability for your actions, and then proactively work on that. That is the first thing I wish I'd done. Second thing, got professional help. Oh my God, this is one thing that I regret so much. I have been trying to lose weight since the time I was 9. For 20 years, I've just done trial and error, went from one diet to the other, you know, did fuck tons of cardio, everything that was there that I could figure out. I heard from someone saying this worked for them, read it on the internet, I did it. But that is not how it works. Okay, you have to understand that your brain is, I've spoken about this in another video, right? Your prefrontal cortex, your neocortex is constantly trying to analyze the situation. And because it's trying to analyze the situation so much, it is always in a decision paralysis. It does not know what to do. So having a professional coach would have just made it easier, because that coach has tons of experience, right? Understands the science behind it. Now, when I have studied about it and when I coach so many people, I know what will work for them from a lifestyle perspective, from an individual requirement perspective, from a psychological standpoint, from what the body is capable of, from what would work for them, right? A coach, a professional will just make the task so much easier. I am paying the price for it right now. If you think that getting professional help is expensive, trust me when I say this, the kind of money, time, and effort that you would be spending in undoing the metabolic damages, the hormonal damages, the psychological damages, that doesn't even compare. If I would have had professional help back then, I would have cut the time it had taken by more than half. You know, I would not have caused so much damage to my body internally and externally. I would not have had so much loose skin, right? Not only a professional who has the knowledge, who has the experience, could have helped me out pertaining to what would work for me, but I could have had someone who understood me. I could have had someone who I could go to and be like, you know what, this is not working for me, or you know what, I'm not okay. So definitely that is one thing. If I could go back and do it, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I mean, Olympians have coaches, dude. I mean, the best coaches out there, they have coaches. You need someone who knows more than you, who you need someone who can guide you on the path that you're taking. If you can, then please, because this is an investment that's worth its money in gold. Third thing, smack the mic. Third thing, I wish I did not care so much as to what other people thought. Would constantly think about what other people were thinking. What is this one thinking? Should I be wearing this? Should I eat in front of them? Should I go with them? What if someone says something? Why is he looking at me like that? Oh my God, have I put on too much weight? I've just come back from a holiday. I've put on like 2 kg. Should I go meet them? No, what are they going to think? I used to be consumed by that thought, always thinking of what other people thought, always trying to live my life as to how other people would perceive me as normal. You know, like if someone would say something, violate my boundaries, I would be like, you know what, just let it go. Because internally, I was like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be that fat person who's also bitter. You know, I know I'm a fat person. The least I can do is be a nice person. But being a nice person doesn't mean that you're going to let people walk all over you. People are going to judge you, no matter who you are, what you do, where you at, what you're wearing. They're going to judge you. If you're going to let that get to you to the point that you're not living your life the way you want to live, don't do that. Don't do that. I have missed out on living my life because I was constantly thinking that what will they think, what will someone else think. I The thing is, today I can't even take their names. I don't even know who they were. They were just like faceless people, and their opinions mattered so much to me that I was ready to not. I let go of opportunities and situations where I could be living my life. I could have been happy, but I didn't, because I was like, oh, this one's gonna judge me. Fourth thing, I wish I did not wait to lose the weight to start living my life. Everything that I wanted to do, I put it on the other side of losing weight. I thought that my life would start after. I decided to get a haircut after I lost the weight. Do not ask me why. It makes no sense to me right now, but I did that. So what happens is, like, when my friends would go out, or when I had to go meet relatives, or any opportunities that would come to me at school, outside of school, extracurricular, meeting people, I was like, not right now. Let me lose like 5 more kg. My friends would call me, hey, I'm in town. You want to meet up? I said, I'm a little busy. And then I was like, oh, I don't want to meet this person right now. Like, let me lose 5 more kg or 10 more kg. I I thought, I was just constantly trying to reach my goal weight, and I thought that everything will magically change. Like, everything that I've dreamed of, everything that I see happening here will start happening. So, by the way, that does not happen. Nothing changes externally till you change things here. Second thing, what happened was I missed out on living my life. I missed out on making memories. Now, when my friends put up these pictures on Facebook, I'm not in those. I don't remember. Honestly, if you ask me, if I look back upon my adolescent years, my early teen years, my early 20s, dude, I don't see a I just see myself losing weight. I just see myself battling a lot of issues. I just see myself constantly consumed by this thought of, when will my life start? When will I be normal? When will I start living my life? When will I get these opportunities? When will I get to go out and party? When will I get approached by boys? And this constant, race to get to the future where everything was hunky dory, I missed out on the present. And now when I look back upon the past, I am filled with regret. Yeah, I make peace by saying, oh, everything happens for a reason, and let's not regret it. But I am filled with regret. I did not get to enjoy my life. So please, I'm telling you this. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get fit or look a certain way, whatever your goals are, please do not, please pause. Please look around you. This is the moment where you're present right now. This is the moment where life is happening. Please do not compromise on this moment. Maybe you may not enjoy it to the degree that you think you will, but you're still making memories. So please do not miss out on living life. And the fifth one, the last one, the most important one, is that I wish I had not ignored the psychological side of losing weight. I say losing weight, but this is applicable for everything else in life. Whether you're bodybuilding, whether you are, you're trying to make fitness a lifestyle. Your psychological and your physiological self are not independent. Your psychological, mental, and emotional health has impacts on your physiological health, and vice versa. So I battled depression for more than 10 years. I was clinically diagnosed with bulimia. I have clinical anxiety. I also have traces of ADHD, right? So what I used to do is, in my bid to go to the goal weight so that I can start living my life, I did not acknowledge my mental health issues. I used to sweep it under the rug, right? So for instance, I saw a higher number on the scale, and I binged, right? I would go and I would purge it out, trigger warning. And I would just like be like, okay, this has happened today, it's not going to happen tomorrow. Or if, when I was going through one of my worst depressive episodes, I would just be like, I have to get up, I have to go to the gym, because I have to prove people wrong, because I know my life will start then. Please understand that your mental health is equally, if not more important than this. So if you have mental health issues, and all of us do, even if you do not have clinically diagnosed mental health issues, you have to ensure that your mental and emotional health are at their optimum level, that you are also constantly working. You have to you have to be proactive about your mental and emotional health as well. And your weight loss and your fitness journey should not be taking a toll on that. It has to complement it. You have to use your mental and your spiritual and your emotional strength in order to fuel the advancement of that journey. So please, please, I know I say this to a lot of clients as well. I see when I see them suffering from like severe mental health issues, I actually tell them to put their weight loss efforts on the back burner and to address that first. A lot of people, I understand where they're coming from. They might not agree to it, but it's taken me years to get to the point where I put my mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional health on the same level. But I understand where they're coming from. But if you're not in a good place mentally, please, please seek help. Please, I wish I had done that. I really wish I could have gone back and I could have gone to a professional when I was a teenager battling these issues. My life would have been so much different. But if you're in a place where you're battling mental health issues, please speak to a professional. Please speak to someone. I want to speak to friends. Please speak to a professional, because they, when your mental health is not okay, nothing else is okay. I don't want to preach. I really genuinely wish that you can go and speak to a professional about it, because, dude, if your mental health is screwed, every other area, forget weight loss, forget fitness, forget bodybuilding, every other area of your life will bear the brunt. So I hope you can learn from my mistakes. Okay, so these were the 5 things I wish I had done, not done, before I started my weight loss journey for the umpteenth time. If you have any questions, if there's anything else that you would want to know about the transformation, about weight loss, about fitness, about bodybuilding, whatever it is, please let me know. Drop me a comment. Bye.